Welcome back to the freaking channel, Walking on Water. In today's episode, I am in the middle of a smoky Lake Coeur d'Alene up here in the Northwest, in Idaho, in the Panhandle, one of the most gorgeous places on earth. Okay, beside the point, we are here in the middle of the lake today to talk about this device. This device will help you 100% lock on and to the fish that are living within your water systems. Let's talk about it. Stay tuned. All right, guys. So the device that I was talking about is the Fish Hawk TD. This is a thermometer that you can drop down up to 400 feet deep, and every 5 feet is gonna take a temperature reading for you, and then you can go back through and you can look at every 5 feet so you can see what temperature it is at what depth, which is super important for absolutely every type of fish that you could go out seeking or fishing for, right? Trout love 60-degree water, you know, kokanee love 50-degree water, chinook love from 40 up to about 50-degree water. So if you're not fishing within the confines of those temperatures, then you're not gonna be on top of the fish. Now I know you can get on your fish finder, you can mark fish throughout the lake, but this Fish Hawk TD, you throw on a weight really fast and you drop it down to the bottom and you pull it back up, and every 5 feet you get a temperature reading really quick. So you just drop it down to that temperature on your downrigger or on your inline weight setup, and you're fishing that depth, and you know that those fish are hanging out right there in that depth. So let's go over a little bit about the Fish Hawk TD. It is super easy to set up. It comes with an interlock snap swivel. All you do is attach to your line, press the start button right here, wait for it to say ready, and start dropping it down. Let's grab a big old weight. Let's get the freaking fishing rod out, and let's show you guys how this Fish Hawk TD goes down in the water. By the way, I am not sponsored by Fish Hawk TD. I would love to be sponsored by Fish Hawk, but I'm not. I'm just an avid believer in how this product can help you maintain and stay on the fish throughout the day in different parts of the year. Stay tuned. Let's get this thing rigged up and ready to go. All right, guys, so instead of clipping it to my downrigger today, I'm just gonna throw it on this 4-ounce inline weight just for demonstration purposes. So as I said before, all you do is you hit the start button, the screen will appear, okay? Then you'll look in the top left-hand corner right here where my finger is, and it will flash ready. So after it says ready, we're gonna grab our rod, okay? And we're gonna put this thing down in the water. We're gonna drop it down to about 50, 60 feet and see what the temperature reads. We'll bring it back up. We'll show you guys how the readings work, okay? Stay tuned. All right, guys, so we're gonna hit start. We're gonna wait for the ready, and then we're gonna put it in the water, okay? We're gonna drop it down to about 50 feet deep so we can get about 10 different readings. Every 5 feet, we're gonna get a reading. We're at 25. You can also hook it up to your downrigger, and as you're trolling, when you get ready to change out your baits, you can pull it back up off your downrigger ball, and then you can swap out your baits and get your reading then too. I always throw it in the water before I start though, because I always want to be in front of the fish. So reel it back in now. We're down to 50 feet. Okay, like that. Let's grab this. All right, now let's take a look at these readings. All right, guys, let's get this thing unhooked off of the weight, get the rod and weight put away. Now, we've pulled it back up from 50 feet, and every 5 feet we should have a temperature reading on this Fish Hawk. So let's go ahead and take a look at it. I'm gonna hit the view button. So we have 75-degree water temperature up top. And we keep hitting the view button, and it's gonna toggle us all the way down to the 50 feet mark, which we dropped the Fish Hawk TD down to. Okay, so I'm gonna scroll through here just really fast just so I can see the temperatures myself. So every 5 feet, we got a temperature reading. Now, if you're looking for a specific kind of fish, it's always good to have a little knowledge and research. These are basic things like I talked about in my previous video. Knowing what fish is gonna be active at what temperatures will also provide you with the depth of how deep you need to be fishing to be targeting these fish depending on the time of year. So again, this was the Fish Hawk TD. In my opinion, my review on this device is it's only gonna help me put more fish in the boat. Now, I'm not sitting here with a $2,000 sonar or you know, the really expensive fish finder. So the Fish Hawk TD at $150 is a great price point for me in the little boat that I fish off of, so I can stay on top of the fish always. Thank you guys so freaking much for tuning into this episode of Walking on Water. It was super fun to bring you the Fish Hawk TD review / how-to, just because I use it all the time and it's helped me stay on the fish. No matter what time of year you're fishing, you need to know the temperature of the fish that you're fishing for. As in spring Chinook fishing, the fish are gonna be in the surface because of the water temperature, because it just got done freezing and it's now thawing out. They were super deep to get that earth crust warmth from the bottom of the ocean or lake in the wintertime, but in the spring, they start moving to the surface because that water up top is a lot, like, it warms up a ton. So it goes from a really cool 32 up to a 50 to a 60 degree water, maybe even down to the 45s, but I would never know that information unless I threw a thermometer on it. So the Fish Hawk TD is an amazing way to do that. Again, it's only $150, but again, I'm not sponsored, so I'm not overly promoting this. I'm just an avid user of this, so I recommend if you guys watch my channel and you want to stay on the fish all year round, go check out the Fish Hawk TD. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share, you guys. I really appreciate the support. Thank you so much for tuning into this episode of Walking on Water. I will see you in the next one.